I'm here once again. I'm still your brother Shidon Martin. I greet every one of you listening to my voice this night, this afternoon, or this evening, or this morning, wherever you are. I greet all of you, and from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. Today, I want to discuss some important issues that have been bothering me, and I know it has been bothering you also. So many of us who find themselves as the first son or the first daughter, I know it has not actually been easy for you guys, and that is one of the things that prompts me to make this video, because so many times there are some errors, there's some mistakes our senior brothers or our aunties or our adannes are doing that affect them in the future, which it baffles me so much. I felt so bad each time I come across something like that, and that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video today, so that somebody out there can learn from it, because some of them or some has fall victim of this, and I don't want to hear my voice to fall the same victim of it. Now, the first daughters, as I mean, are the Adanes, as the Igbo may call it. That is the first girl in the family. Now, the first sons and are also the people I'm talking about. So many a time, I have to start with the ladies. So many a times, our first daughters tend to carry a lot of burden on their head. And if you realize, from my own little observation, I've understand that 70 or 80% of four daughters are not tall. They are not tall. And some of them could be from the gene, but majority are being caused by the burden they give themselves. A lot of first daughters, they suffer more in the family because they carry more of the family burden on their head. You as a lady, you as a first lady hearing my voice today, I know so many of you have fallen this victim. I know so many of you has been going through this, but some of you can't rewind it back. Some of you can't take it back. It has happened. But let the people coming up learn from you. I came across a girl. On her speech. She was talking about her experience in life. There's something that she says that touched my heart. In fact, I went emotional. I shed tears over her story. This girl, she's the first daughter, but on her younger stage, a lot of suitors were coming for her. But due to her family background, she came from a very poor family. Now, she tends to carry her family burden ahead of her. So she rejected all her suitors to make sure that her brothers, her sisters, are felt fine before she got married. She traveled out of the country. She went to Europe. She indulged herself in so many things, both prostitutions, and she even indulged herself in doing illegal business that even take her life, that she spent so many of her time in prison. Now, when she came out, she didn't have, as in she was in her late 30. At that time, she was regretting her life. But the most annoying thing that shocked me there was that after everything, after all her efforts, her family was never the same. Her family still remained the same. Despite all her efforts, her family still remained the same. All her plans, all her endeavor, all the future she has for her family that made her reject her suitors, everything were still at a pause. Even the brothers she was doing everything for, all of them, none of them were better. Now, I want you to learn from her storyline, because she thought that she can do it alone. She thought because she's the first son, Because she thought because she's the first daughter that her family problem should be ahead of her. Listen to me, lady, hearing my voice. Those your brothers or those your sister rejected your suitors, or those your siblings you are carrying ahead of you that made you do manner of things at your late 30s, they will be the same people who are going to insult you to go and marry. This lady, as I'm talking to you, she didn't see any man to marry again. She didn't see any man to marry because not the way she was on her younger age is still the same way she is now. No, a lot of things has changed about her. Now she was wishing that she wish she can rewind back the clock hands. But unfortunately, it couldn't go like that. If she know that life will go this way, at least she should have concentrated on herself, more of a family. You hearing my voice, no matter what, you that see yourself as a first daughter, count yourself first before your siblings. You can't kill yourself for anybody. Time is the number one man's enemy. Time wait for nobody. Time wait for nobody. Those your siblings you are doing this thing for, they'll still be the same people who are going to insult you. They might not know what you have done for them. Especially those of our auntie who lost their mom or who is living with their stepmother. They always want to see themselves as their mother who will take care of their kids. Yes, it's your responsibility. But you can't kill yourself. You can't give what you don't have. A blind man cannot lead a blind man. You need to see first. You need to balance before you can carry them. If you carry them, they are going to pull you down. Their problem is going to pull you down. That is why you should, first of all, face your own challenge, face your own responsibilities before you think about them. Give them what you have. When you don't have, don't kill yourself for anybody. Don't go naked to see them dressed. No, you are a girl. You're a lady. So many of you don't eat just to make sure it's your siblings. That is good. But first of all, take care of yourself before them. Take care of yourself before them. Because they might not understand what you're passing through. Tomorrow, the story I told you might happen to you. These your siblings, they will still be the same one who is going to make mockery of you. And to our brothers who see themselves as the first son, yes, it is not your fault. Yeah, they are the first son. It is not your fault. God made it like that. And God have a reason for making you to be the first son. And if you realize with me, realize that first son, they tend to be cool. They tend to be calm. They are not violent. I'm not generalizing this. I'm not saying that it's 100%, but at least if you can make this observation with me, you understand that there are little points in what I'm saying about this. And if you understand, a lot of first male child, they don't seem to be as taller as the other ones. Their younger brothers tend to grow huge and taller than them. One of the things that made first son to be like this is because of the stress. People see the first son as the people who carry the family burden. Even psychologically, and from my own research, I tend to understand that it is only few first sons who are richer than the younger brothers. The younger brothers tend to be richer than the first son. Some of the reasons are the first sons, they use their opportunity well, but they were carrying their brothers along with them. By the time their brother grew up, they'll face their responsibilities. While you as a first son, by then you have nobody to give you. Whereas your own, you have easy to settle your brothers. And now you start life again. And those of your brothers, when they make it and marry, they'll forget about you. That was reason if you can research or ask your dad, or think about your family, maybe you're from your father's side or from your maternal, you realize that the first sons, most of them don't go to higher institutions because of their younger ones. They sacrifice. Many of them went to apprenticeship. Many of them learn handwork, and they be training their brothers in school. At the end, their brothers will make it and forget them. That's the reason why I'm making this video, so that First son will see that you shouldn't see yourself as a burden. You shouldn't see your brothers as a burden. Carry yourself first before you think about them. To avoid had I known. To avoid had I known. As I said before, a blind man cannot lead a blind man. You cannot give what you don't have. You only give what you have. Don't let your brothers, don't let your family to pull you down. Hustle for yourself. See yourself first. See yourself for you should be your number one priority. Whatever you are doing in life, yourself should count first. Now, if you God bless you, if you achieve it first, now you cannot think about your brothers. And don't give more than as what's gonna kill you. Always give what you can. Always give what you have. Don't give excess. Not for instance, if you have 100K, for example, you give somebody 90, at least give 30 or give 40. The rest can still be with you. Not kill yourself for anybody. Do not kill yourself for anybody. Because your kids will depends on you. Your wife depends on you. Your future lies in your hands. That is why I want you to utilize whatever you're doing in life. Utilize the resources God gives to you. Don't waste it in the name that you want to carry your brothers along. Carry them along, yes, but do it when you are okay. Don't sacrifice your life for anybody. Nobody's worth dying for. Don't sacrifice your life for anybody. Because tomorrow, when you do all those things, they might not know, they might not value it. If at the end you couldn't survive, if at the end you couldn't, if at the end you give everything you have, and you start like, if you're unable to get another one, they might not be there for you. That is the reason why you should always stand for yourself. Give them when you have, and don't give whatever you don't have. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'll continue to love you. Thank you.